Hello, my friends. Now, after learning about the concept of the memory elements, flip-flops, and also latches, and different types of the flip-flops, this is the time of starting to analyzing the sequential circuit. If you remember, when I started to talk about the sequential circuits, I showed you this block diagram and I said that the sequential circuit is a combination of the combinational circuit and the memory element. And I said that you can see that the output depends to the input of the system and also the inputs in the past time. So now we want to start to analyze the sequential circuit, what we need to find and how we can actually design this sequential circuit. In this video lecture, I will learn you. Okay, first of all, we have to determine the number of the inputs and assign a symbol for each input. Suppose that we have the sequential circuit. First of all, we have to determine the inputs. So then you can see that here the output of the combinational circuit that goes to the memory element or inputs of the flip-flops has to be found. So we called these equations as inputs equation. So the input equation means finding the inputs of the flip-flops. After that, we have to find the outputs of the flip-flops. How we can find the output of the flip-flops? In the previous lectures, we talk about the characteristic equation of each flip-flop. Qt plus 1 of D, Qt plus 1 of Qt plus 1 of JK, and T flip-flops. These state equations, which are output of the flip-flops, obtained from the characteristic equation of each flip-flops. Then after that, we have to find the output equations. What is the output equation? Output equation is the output of sequential circuit. So you have to find the output of the sequential circuit and find the relevant equation. We call this as output equation. After finding these equations, we have to draw one table, which is called as a state table. This table is different with the truss table and characteristic table. In the state table, we have four sections or four columns. One is present state, another one is input, next state, and output. And I will explain in detail that how we can draw this state table using the input equation, state equation, and also output equation. It means that after finding these equations, we have to draw this state table. Now, at the end, we have to draw the state diagram. How we can draw the state diagram? With looking at the state table, we can draw the state diagram. But how? Again, after talking about the state table, step by step, I will show you that how we can draw this state diagram. The important thing in the case of the analysis of sequential circuit is this slide. It means that you have to start with determining the number of inputs, then find the input equation, which is input of flip-flop, state equation, which is output of flip-flop, output equation, which is output of the circuit, draw the state table and state diagram. Now, with giving an example, I will show you that how we can find all of these equations, table and diagrams one by one. Now this is one of the sequential circuit. You can see that here we have the combinational circuit and also a storage memory. It means that all of this circuit is a kind of sequential circuit. Now if you look at here, you can see that we have two flip-flops. Each flip-flops has one input and one output, and also we have to find all of the inputs and outputs. Now if you look at here, you can see that we have one input which is called as X, and also one output which is called as Y. B is the output of this flip-flop, A is the output of this flip-flop. Now let's start to analyze this circuit. Now one by one, again, for finding the input equation, you have to start from the input, find the output of all of the gate up to reach to the input of the flip-flop. Okay, so now if you look at here, let's call this input of the flip-flop as DA, because we have two different D flip-flops. Because we don't want to make a mistake, let's call this one as DA and this one as DB, means that this is the input of this flip-flop and DA is the input of this flip-flop. Now if you look at here, this in output connected here, so it means that here we have A, and this X comes here. So again from here X comes here. Now if you look at here, the B connected to this input of the AND gate. Now A prime from here connected here, and also again X connected to this AND gate. Now the B, you can see that connected here, and also if you look at to this section, you can see that A connected to this OR gate. Now here AX is AND and BX also is AND. Here A prime X, here we have A or B, and X will be inverted comes here. Now you can see that we can find the DA, DB, and also Y. How? The output of the OR gate is AX or BX. Now we can find the input equation. Input equation means DA and DB. Okay, so DA is AX or BX and DB is A prime X. So I could find the input equations. What about the state equations? We said that state equation is output of the flip-flops, means that find A and B. How can I find? Look, you have to look at the flip-flop. Which type of the flip-flops do we have? D flip-flop. So the output or characteristic equation of the D flip-flop is equal to D. So it means that I can say that QAT plus 1 means this A is equal to DA, and QBT plus 1 is DB. So I could find it, and from here DA, DA, and DB is found. So what is the output equation? Output equation is output of the circuit. Output of the circuit is this, not B, not A, not A prime, not B prime, because these are the output of the flip-flop, not the output of the sequential circuit. Y is the output of the sequential circuit, so it means that Y is equal to A or B and X prime, according to this concept that you can see. So you saw that I could find these three equations. Now using these equations, I can find the state diagram. And also here you can see that in the previous slide, I show the, instead of AT, I represent the A, B, X prime, but these A's, B's, and X primes means AT, XT, BT, A prime of T. So it means that all of them are in the time of T, and the AT plus T plus 1 means that this A is the next step or next time of the A. Now, let's start with talking about the state table. In the case of the present state, we say that because we have two flip-flop A and B, and each of the output is the 1, so it means that we have to write one variable for one of the flip-flop, another variable for the other flip-flop. So, and also X as an input. So, because we have two variable for the flip-flops, we will have four possible combination: 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. But because we have one input, it means that we can have two possible combination for one input, 0 or 1. It means that our input can be 0 or can be 1. For 1, 0, the present state of the flip-flop can be 0, 0. For the 1, also the present state of the flip-flop can be 0, 0. Similarly, again, we say that when input is 0 and the flip-flop state is 0, 1, what will be happened? When X is 1 and the state of the present state of the flip-flop is 0, 1, what will happen? Up to the end. For this reason, we will have the 8 possible combination. Actually, we have 4 possible combination, but we have to write each combination 2 times because of the 2 different variables. So we could draw the 2 columns of the state table. Now, according to these state equations that we have obtained, we can find the next state. Actually, this A is AT plus 1 and this B is BT plus 1. Using this equation, this is AT, BT, XT. So with substituting here, you can find AT plus 1. For example, for the first one, for the first row, A is 0, B is 0, X is 0. 0 and 0 or 0 and 0. The result is equal to 0. So BT plus 1, A prime 1, we are talking about this column, this row. A prime is 1, X is 0, 1 and 0 is 0. You can find the 0. Similarly, for all of the rows of this table, using these two equations, you can find all of these values. And you are familiar from the truss table how you can find these values. Now, the last column of the state table is the output. If you remember, in the previous slides, we said that in the state table, we have 4 different columns: present state, input, next state, and output. Now, for finding the output, we said that again, using this equation, we can find this output. Now we have AT or BT and X prime of T. For example, if I want to find this one again, AT is 0. Look at here, you cannot use the AT plus 1, BT plus 1. You have to use the AT. So you can find that the output will be equal to 0. Similarly, for the rest of the possible combinations, you can find the next state and output. Now, we can represent this state table in another form. Before talking about the another form, again I have written here that AT and BT are present state, AT plus 1 and BT plus 1 are the next state. Now you can see that instead of this state table, we can draw this one. Both of them are the same. What is the difference? Just we divide the input into two sections. Here, because in the present state we have two output for the flip-flop, we will have four possible combination 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. Now we say that when x is equal to 0 and the present state of the flip-flop is this, what is the next state of the flip-flop? And again, when x is equal to 1 and the present state of the flip-flop is this, what is the next state of the flip-flop? You can see that here, instead of writing one by one and writing 2 times at each rows of the truth table, here we can redraw the actually state table in this form. It doesn't matter which one is better for you, and each form is easy for you to understand. You can use it. So again, same as the previous one, for the output also, you can say that when x is equal to 0 as input, what will be output? When x is equal to 1, what will be output? So you can draw this table. Now, after drawing the state table, you have to draw the state diagram as a last section of the analyzing the sequential circuit. Now, I will explain you that how we can draw this sequential, this actually state diagram of the sequential circuit. Okay, now after drawing the state table, I want to produce the state diagram. Look at here. First of all, you have to look at to the number of the possible combinations. How many possible combinations do you have? 4. It means that you have to draw the 4 circle in this form. Okay, so then for each circle you have to write one of the combination. It doesn't matter at which circle you write which one of the combination. Suppose that I start from this one 0 0. So this one, suppose that I write 0 1, it doesn't matter. Another one is 1 0, and this one 1 1. Again, I emphasize that it doesn't matter at which circle you write which combination. For example, look at here in the actually state diagram of the our reference book. Here 0 0 is written, here 1 0 here is written, here 1 1 is written, and here 0 1 is written, but I write in different form. It doesn't matter. Now look at here, listen carefully. Now we say that when I am in the 0 0 and input is 0, what is the next state? 0 0 again. So how can I draw this one? When I am in the 0 0 and input is 0, I am in the, what is the next state? Again 0 0. What is the output? 0. Now slash 0. Again, when I am in the 0 0, that input is 1. What is the next state? 0, 1. Now, where is the 0, 1? 0, 1 here is here. So I draw one arrow. Say that when I am in the state of 0, 0 and input of 1, the next state is 0, 1. And what is the output? The output is 0 slash 0. All of the other possible combinations has to be drawn in this form. Now, in the next one, I am here. This is the present state, 0, 1. Where is 0, 1? 0, 1 is here. I say that when I am in the 0, 1 and the input is 0, what is the next state? Is 0, 0. Okay, so it means that when I am in the 0, 1 and the input is 0, the next state is 0, 0. What is the output? The output is 1 slash 1. Okay, the next one. I am here. When I am in the 1, 0, I didn't draw this one. When I am in the 0, 1 and input is 1, what is the next state? 1, 1. 0, 1, 1, 1. The input is 1. What is the output? Output is equal to 0. Now I can go to the next combination. Now here 1, 0. I am in the 1, 0. The input is 0. What is the next state? 0, 0. I am in the 1, 0. The input is 0. What is the next state? 0, 0, 0. What is the output? 1, 1. Now 1, 0. X is 1. Output is 1, 0. 1, 0. Input is 1. Next state is 1, 0. Again, come back to the itself. What is the output? 0 slash 0. The last one similarly can be found in the same form. 1, 1. Input is 0. The output is, the next state is 0, 0. 1, 1. Input is 0. What is the output? Output 1, 1. So 1, 1. Our input 1, output 1, 0. 1, 1. Input 1. Next state 1, 0. What is the output? 0. So you can see that I could derive the state diagram. This is also the state diagram of the same table, and this is also the state diagram of the same table, and both of them are correct. So it doesn't matter you write which combination at which circle. In this form you can find the state diagram. So at the end, after finding the state diagram, the analyzing process of the sequential circuit finished.